Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith, you're watching Cmon the Hoops. If you could subscribe to the channel, would be really appreciated. Thumbs up or a comment below would be class. So, a bit of transfer news on two players that are currently at Celtic, and transfer news on potential players that could be coming in the next couple of weeks. So let's start off with Jota, the one that everybody wants, the one that we thought that was going to be announced on the Christmas adverts. Celtic are going to trigger the 6.5 transfer fee to get him from Benfica on a permanent basis. He's been on loan at the club since September. He's been excellent. Unfortunately, he's injured for the next couple of weeks with a hamstring injury he picked up against Hearts. I'm excited about this. 8 goals, 7 assists and 18 appearances. He speaks well of the club. He's enjoying his football in Glasgow. He wants to get into the Portuguese team in some aspect, the senior team. He's only 22 years of age. It's a steal. It's an absolute steal. I think this is outstanding. I think he'd be the best left winger we have since Scott Sinclair. Some people might say Mohamed Enoussi, but Mohamed Enoussi didn't do enough for me in my eyes. He scored in big games, but not enough. It was just a shambles of a season last season for him. But let's get Jota over the line. Another lad that's at the club that's not getting any first team football, a lot of fans want him out, is Barkas, the Greek goalkeeper, the guy that we signed from AEK Athens. Not this summer just gone, the summer before, was an absolute shambles in the purple jersey. There's reports coming from Greece and from Turkey as well that 3 clubs in Turkey are willing to buy him. So I don't know who these 3 clubs are. Don't know if they're Europa League standard clubs. Are they even fighting for the championship in Turkey? But we bought him for 5 million. We're willing to offload him for 2.5 million and take the cut, because we have Bain as number 2, Hazard still there, Doolin's on loan, and then we have a young youth keeper coming through that was in the Europa League squad a couple of times, Toby. So let's take the cut with this. Barkas was a disaster for us. Look, it just didn't work out. He didn't settle in Glasgow because the first season he was here, there was no fans there to give him the incentive. Even against West Ham in the pre-season, he was just shambolic, he's a good shot stopper. When it comes to distribution, the ball is just shocking. He just can't clear corners, can't control his box. And I don't know if it's a case down to the language barrier, but I wish him the very best. And hopefully he salvages his career, because he has been in the Greek national team for over a year as well. So that's embarrassing, from being highly rated to being one of the best goalkeepers in Greece to this. So I wish him the best. Regards to Rio Hatate, there's a bit of news developing in Japan that he wants to have a meeting with his chiefs of Kawasaki Frontale this week to express that he wants to move to Glasgow Celtic. He's keen on the move. I've said this many times on the channel. He's 23 years of age. He can play midfield, he can play left wing, he can play left back, and he can play up front. This guy's like a James Milner. Unbelievable stuff. So let's get this lad over the line. If we're going to play the conversation to get him over the line, and his contract is up on the 1st of February 2022, let's do it. Let's do it. Another lad we're looking at, another Japanese boy, is Maeda. He's came out and said to the Japanese media that he's keen on a move to Glasgow to reunite with Ange Postecoglou. He is 24 years of age. He had 23 goals this season for Yokohama Marinos, and he played 36 games as well. So Ange knows what his strengths and his weaknesses is. We can get him up front. I just felt like yesterday Kyogo was just missing something. He hasn't been himself, so get Danze in there with him. Kyogo will be class. And then the last guy is Yosuke Ideguchi. Now this guy played 36 times last season for Gambia Osaka. I don't know much about him. He had a spell at Leeds, it never worked out. He plays attacking mid and he can play defensive midfielder. So if we can get him across the line, he's played for Japan a couple of times as well. So reportedly the fee for him, they're looking at 2.3 million. For Maeda is meant to be 3 million, and then Rio Hatate probably be buttons to buy him out the rest of his contract. So let's see if we can get these boys in. If we can get Jota in, it'd be a great example going into the new year. The guy would be settled. He won't be this stupid press. Oh, are you enjoying your football? Would you like a permanent move to Celtic? He's happy. Just let's get it over the line, Celtic board. We want to strengthen attacking. And a lot of people are saying on this channel, what about centre back? We're still in the air with Julian. He's another setback injury from a couple of weeks ago. What is going on? You know, Welch is on the sidelines now. We have Beaton to put in there. Can Scales do a job centre back after scoring yesterday, coming on as a left back? Perhaps. You know, Carter Vickers is back after these personal circumstances. Starfelt had an excellent game yesterday. We do need to strengthen in another right back, I feel, even though Ralston is injured at the moment, and centre back. So if we can get about 4 or 5 signings in this window and cleared out the deadwood, happy days. Speak to us all soon, and let's hope the Jota story is true, and let's hope the Barkas story is true as well from Turkey. So hell.